Hello, I'm J.K. Warrick, General Superintendent. Together, we're about to embark on a once-in-a-lifetime adventure as we celebrate the centennial of the Church of the Nazarene. Our 100-year anniversary gives us an opportunity like no other Nazarene generation to rediscover our roots and to inspire and educate our longtime and new Nazarenes. This celebration is too big and too important to leave anyone out. No single worldwide or even regional gathering could include every Nazarene. That's why we've chosen to bring the celebration to every local church, to your church, on one Sunday, October the 5th, 2008. Your people have the privilege of joining with 1.6 million Nazarenes in a celebration that will be repeated around the world across 24 time zones that day. I'm privileged to share with you some coaching to set the stage for your Centennial Celebration. This is the first step of an exciting journey. Let the journey begin. The purpose of this overview with you today is to identify the critical components of the Centennial Celebration and to assist you in making decisions about how best to utilize this resource kit. Our 18,000 worldwide Nazarene churches are as different from one another as each child in a single family. We're supplying doctrinally sound resources and creative strategies for everyone, but only you know your church family's unique personality, structure, and culture. You'll need to contextualize and adapt these resources to fit your congregation. We know it won't be realistic to implement every activity in every congregation, and that's okay. Our mantra is choices, choices, choices. We provided a variety of options for you to choose from. Prayerfully and carefully consider how you'll need to shape the celebration to fit your church. Let's consider next the basic components of the celebration. First, we'll all celebrate the Centennial on Sunday, October the 5th, 2008. Imagine how thrilling it will be to unite in cultural diversity around common worship elements, each pastor knowing that 18,000 other pastors are proclaiming the same message, scripture, and theme on that day. Though separated by time and space, our congregations will unite in the cup and the bread as we all celebrate the Lord's Supper together. Your centennial resources will provide this common framework. A celebration this big can't be contained in just one Sunday, and we've developed enough activities, presentations, and sermons so that you can extend your celebration for 1, 2, or even 3 additional weeks leading up to October the 5th. During these weeks, we urge the baptism of new believers, reception of new members, and the organization of new churches utilizing the celebration resources. We especially encourage the participation of youth and children. Age-appropriate ministry involvement and print and media resources are included in your kit. The celebration can reach as far as your imagination. We've included Sunday school lessons, tips for celebrating your local church history, community involvement, and ministry projects. Logos, news releases, and advertising ideas will give you choices for promoting the celebration to your community. Your Centennial Celebration Resource Kit contains everything you need to implement and successfully enjoy this celebration. Gifted authors from many backgrounds have pooled their creativity to develop resources for every church size and culture. The resource manual is your go-to guide. We've taken into account various church sizes, cultures, languages, worship styles, and technology capabilities. We've even considered that some pastors preach from manuscripts while others prefer sermon outlines. Think of it like a vast menu. You certainly wouldn't order everything the restaurant offers. In the same way, look for the options that fit you and your congregation. Everything in the resource manual can also be found on this CD-ROM. If your work style is computer-generated, you can use the CD-ROM to personalize items for your local church and print them from your desktop. The same DVD you're watching now includes 3 other important videos. The Centennial video, Out of Many One, Out of One Many, the first 100 years of the Church of the Nazarene, can be shown on one Sunday in its entirety, or you may choose to show it in chapters, a 3 or 4 minute standalone segment on each of 4 Sundays. We haven't forgotten the children either. A first-class, age-appropriate video production can be shown in children's church or children's Sunday school classes. And finally, a 2-minute promotional video is included for advertising your Centennial Celebration. Your step-by-step planning guide has many suggestions for its usage. Through a generous contribution from our sponsors, America's Christian Credit Union and Nazarene Publishing House, we've been able to provide to you this celebration resource kit without charge. However, because of copyright matters we can't work around, there are a few additional products offered for sale. Samples of 3 of these are included in your kit. The Centennial Commemorative Booklet can be ordered in bulk for distribution to your Centennial Sunday attenders, much like a worship folder. It's full of valuable information, including Nazarene core values, articles of faith, and our worldwide ministries. The Centennial Heritage Award, an original art lithograph of Nazarene history, can be presented to 1 or more persons in your congregation you select for this once-in-a-lifetime award. An original collection of music has been prepared for the Centennial, fashioned for churches of all levels of musical expertise and suitable for choir or praise team, including optional soundtracks and music video. You can get all of these from Nazarene Publishing House by using the order form in your resources kit. As you've looked through your Centennial Celebration resources kit, perhaps it seems a bit overwhelming. Having served recently as a pastor myself, I can imagine what you may be thinking. Well, where do I start? Let me assure you, we've mapped out a strategy that will lead to a well-orchestrated, inspirational celebration on October the 5th. You may be asking, which ministries and activities shall we choose? Remember, choices, choices, choices. Shape your celebration to fit the unique character and style of your church. Or maybe you're thinking, how will we implement these? The resource manual, step-by-step Centennial Planning Guide, provides details. It will lead you in recruiting various members of your Centennial Celebration team, depending on the options you choose for your church's celebration. Remember, the broader the base of ownership and involvement, the greater the excitement within your church. Well, when does it need to be done? The step-by-step Centennial Planning Guide includes a comprehensive calendar that begins today and proceeds month by month through October 2008. Plan early, follow your plan, and reap the benefits. Well, where could I get some help? Interface with other churches in your city and on your district. Your district superintendent is available to help. And you'll find all these resources and more at www.centennialresources.org. Well, that's a look at the Centennial Celebration resources. Remember, choose what fits your congregation, your preaching preference, your media technology capabilities, your worship style. Make this your celebration. I've been a pastor. I know what it's like to plan ahead for special events. And I know this will be easier to carry out than you think if you just follow the step-by-step plan. This historic celebration will come only once in our lifetime. Don't let your people miss it. It's time to celebrate.